What's Wings doing? Uh-oh. Wait, is someone paid?
Everybody, what is going on? This is Pure Fred, and I am bringing you the video on how to execute and use the car slots. It's been a while. Excuse me for the long time since I've uploaded. Not like I care if you excuse me or not, but it's been a while. I am a little bit rusty, so if you're seeing this video, I somehow got it on the first try. Otherwise, I screwed up, and you're never gonna hear this. So, 2 months ago, yeah, I posted a video on explaining car slots, what they do, how they act, etc. I also put up a little bit of a poll, P-O-L-L, and people, 85% told me that they don't know how to use them. They need help. I mean, it's expected. The 15% who do know how to use them, good for you. This is not for you, unless you want to check. This is going to be showing you how to use the car slots. There's a lot to cover, a lot I can't explain, so try to bear with me. Remember, if you don't like my video and you don't like the way I explain, go find somebody else. Problem is, there's nobody else. You're stuck with me. So keep your crying out of my comments. So, we will be focusing on our 3 slots from last time. Please do not watch this video. Do not continue anymore unless you've watched the previous video. This is the second to previous video. The video that says GTA make modded cars using car slots, updated video BEFF. Please watch this first. Do not watch this video unless you watch this. Otherwise, you're going to be confused. So, once you know what that is, congratulations, you know how slots work. You have your 3 slots, which are the two-tone slot, wheel and pearl, and wheel slot. Good. Now, let's start building a car. For this video, we are using purely in-game vehicles. Sorry, in-game colors. That means everything that's not crew. Please, for this video, no crew. No crew. That is going to be for another video. That is much more different. Sure, you professionals might know it by like the back of your butt, but I don't care. This is a no crew. This is just showing you the basics of how to use the cars, how to use the slots. Crew will be next time. We will be using purely in-games, warns, utility, whatever. In-game, no crew at all. So, the cars will be like this. I'm going to be using a full C-wash car, a worn red car. That's worn C-wash, obviously. This is worn red. This is a car. This is an LGRH8 painted lava red, I believe. I'm going to be explaining why I'm using it, and then I'm going to be using a chameleon car. Chameleon is in-game. It's just not an LSC yet. Crew is not in-game. Please keep crew off of this video. Otherwise, you will 100% have issues, and then you'll be in my comments, and I won't answer your questions. So, once you have basic in-game cars, make sure they have not been used before for glitches, because sometimes, by glitches I mean these slots, sometimes things can bug out. Like I said, I can't explain it. I don't want to give you wrong information. So, if you're having issues with your cars, make sure that you get the car yourself, find it on the road, get it merged, get it from somebody. Just make sure it's not been done in any slots yet. So, first thing we're going to be doing is combining 2 paints together. For our two-tone slot, we're going to be combining the worn red, and then we're going to be combining the C-wash worn. Basically, we're going to have a primary worn red with a secondary worn C-wash. After that, we're going to move on to our wheel and pearlescent slot. This is an LGRH8. This is all LSC. Nothing here is like modded. This just has, I don't know the color by the name. I don't know. Light purple wheels I've selected, but I've selected lava red paint, utility textured, of course. Why did I select it? Because it gives you a clean pearlescent, matte yellow pearlescent. It is not a pearlescent that is in LSC. You can use other cars like sunrise orange, colors like sunrise orange, olive green, bright green, preferably the ones that are worn greens, matte yellow. There's a specific number of pearlescents that are in LSC that are on LSC paints but don't show up under the pearlescent section. Use those. They are going to be your clean options. So I'm going to be using lava red because it comes with matte yellow. And what I'm going to be grabbing from this LGRH8 is the matte yellow pearlescent and the wheel color. Then I'm going to have a car that's two-tone C-wash plus worn red plus matte yellow pearlescent. And finally, I'm going to be throwing on these chameleon light blue wheels. After that, This is for me. After these, I'm gonna also use a magic slot, and I'm gonna put this car up for a giveaway. So stay tuned to the end of the video. Don't be a bastard and skip. Please learn. Don't skip for the giveaway, unless you're a punk. Then do it. I don't care. I'm gonna put in that car up for a giveaway. If it's ugly, don't grab it. If you like it, I'll tell you what to comment later. So get your cars ready to go. Once they're ready to go, get your slots ready to go. This is going to be a BEFF plus or another person technically. It's you and a friend. You have 2 consoles, friend has 1 console. There is a 2 console method without any friend whatsoever, without a third console. There is a 2 console method. I'm not doing that method for this video. I'll actually probably put it out in a separate video, and I'll just show you the method. This is going to be the basic, bare bones way of doing it. This is the new gen method. This is not the old gen method because we're going to be using the LS car meet. I'll put out the 2 console method after this video. So let's get over to where our slots are. Mine's are in the agency. I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, I am in my agency. This is where I keep my slots. You guys can keep yours wherever. You guys already should know all of this. So again, we're going to be executing 3 slots. 2-tone, wheel pearlescent, and then just the wheel slot. That's for the end. So the way that I organize my slots is I have a picture that I took from, let me show you. From this angle standing right here. You can already see I've been messing around with another car. So the way that we're looking at it right now is on the very left side, where there's a Fudo, right? I'm not moronic. That's a Fudo, is my wheel slot. In the middle is my wheel and pearlescent slot. And on the right side is my 2-tone slot. So we're going to start off by replacing the picador, then later we're going to do the wheel and pearl, and then we're going to do the wheel slot. Just follow along with me. Please watch this video before you execute something. You're going to mess up and you're going to get confused because you didn't finish the video or you didn't learn the correct way. So, picador. This is our 2-tone slot. First thing we got to do is get the car that we're keeping the primary on. It's going to be that worn red revolter. Remember, we keep the primary and we receive the secondary from C2 on our 2-tone slot. So the car that we purchased on C2, we are taking the secondary off of that car, and then it'll combine together once it's bought. So I'll show you everything. So remember, the worn red revolter is the car that I'm starting off. I want to keep the primary on that from that worn red revolter. First thing I got to do is purchase it and get it on this slot. I'll see you guys when I did that. Alright guys, so my friend here is in the car meet. He's giving me his red revolter. This is the car that we're going to start off with. This is no glitch. Just get the car that you're going to keep the primary paint from on your 2-tone slot. So let me go and replace that picador. Agency, picador, replace. Great. Now we can begin. We have the car that we're going to keep the primary from, which is the worn red, on our 2-tone slot. I'm going to do a quick outfit save. 1, 2, never hurt nobody. And then I'm going to get back to the agent sheet just to show you guys how you have to have everything set up. Now guys, while I load in, remember from the last video, no cars can have a tire design equipped. The cars that you're purchasing, the cars that you have, the cars that will be used in this glitch fully must not have any tire design whatsoever. Get rid of it. Also, I cannot confirm this next thing I'm going to say, but I prefer your cars to have no bennies and no F1s. I've had issues when I have cars with bennies, cars that can't get bennies, like I don't know, like a Revolter that can't have bennies normally. It's not a bennies car. Sometimes when I run bennies with this glitch, stuff messes up. Now, is it working for you while you run bennies? Is it good? Okay, then run bennies. If it's not working for you, remove your bennies first. Then try it with normal, high-end, whatever, off-road wheels. Those are my 2 tips. A fact, no tire design. A tip, no bennies and F1s just because it works out for me. It's not a fact. Don't fact check me. So, let's see. No tire design. Make sure it has custom wheels. Okay, it has high ends on it. Great. Now, remember, when we were checking that C-Wash Revolter, it also had no tire design. Perfect. Make sure no cars have tire design, otherwise this glitch will not work. So, here's my Sentinel. This is not, this is just me doing this. I'm just going to replace it right now with another car so I know that it's, you know, it can be used later on in the glitch. This is just me doing it. This is not something that you need to do. I'm just going to throw a rat loader on it just so I know that the wheel and pearlescent slot is on the rat loader right now. Cool. Okay. Again, that was not necessary. You don't have to do that. That's just me doing it right now. So now we're going to begin the glitch. Get your netcat ready. We're going to be locking. C1, get inside your car, go to LSC, go to any mod shop you would like to use. I like to have everything in my agency because my slots are here and I have a mod shop always. No tire design. Good. All you're going to do is sit here and we're going to be console locking our console. Do not use lag. Only use lag if you know what you're doing and you're not going to be asking me questions. If you're using lag and you're having issues, that's on you. I'm going to go to my console and lock my console. I'm going to let it do its little test. Hopefully it'll finish soon. Alright, I'm going to cancel this test. Once they fix that, that'll be great. So how do we know if it's being locked? Chats? Nothing? Perfect. Do not lock your console if you're in your friend's session. You won't be able to rejoin him. Leave the session. Lock your console. Okay, C1 is locked. Here I have C2. And I'm going to join my friend now who's in that car meet. Remember, if you guys are brought to the screen, sync last saved data. Now we loaded up on C2. I'm going to join my friend who's still in the car meet. And this time I'm buying the C-Wash Warren Revolter. Remember, the car you are purchasing on C2, you are going to be receiving the secondary paint from it. The secondary color. So, let me get over to the car. So here's the C-Wash Revolter. I'm going to be getting the secondary color, which is C-Wash. It's a full C-Wash. And it's going to be getting combined with the primary of this car. So after I do this, the car is going to be half C-Wash, half red. The red will be primary, the C-Wash will be secondary. Let's get to this. Once you're here, purchase the car, and you're replacing the Revolter they are sitting in on C1. It should be on your two-tone slot. Whatever slot you're doing, you're replacing. So I'm replacing the Revolter with this one. I'm then doing an outfit save. 3, 2, 1. I like to choose Franklin, and then I just like to dashboard my game. Now we're back on C1. Tires. Do you guys see how I did not unlock my console? Do not unlock your console. Follow my steps. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the wheel type now. Muscle. Just change the wheel type to something else. Dukes. Tire design. Make sure you apply the custom tire design. Once that's done, exit. Get out of the car. Outfit save. 1, 2. Franklin. 3, 2, 1. And dashboard. Now, unlock your console. That does not mean unlag. If you're doing the lag method, you're being stupid and you're not following the steps. Once your console is ready, you guys can load back into online. When you're booting up C1, just choose the Xbox network. This is mainly for story mode, but just choose the Xbox network and just move on. Alright guys, we loaded back online. I loaded into my friend's session just to save some time. Now, first thing you want to do, go check your slot. What we should be coming back to is a Revolter that is Warren Red primary and Warren C-Wash secondary. You are coming back to whatever you did. Just like that, we have what we wanted. We have our Warren Red Revolter and our secondary C-Wash green. Now, if you remember from my first video, I said slots transfer multiple things. As you can see, I also received the interior, and I even received the wheel color from our C2. Your slot might not do that. For the two-tone slot, what's most important is that you just receive the secondary from C2. Most important thing. My two-tone slot gives me wheels and interior also. It could give me more, I don't know, but I'm just saying that sometimes slots can give you more than what you want. Can't do much about that. So, perfect. This is done. What's next is the wheel and pearl. And hey, look, it even gives me a license plate. That's cool, right? So, now we have to get this car onto our wheel and pearl slot. How are we going to do that? Our friend's going to buy this car, and we're going to buy it right back. So, let me go do that. And when this car is on top of our wheel and pearl, I'll get back with you guys then. Do the same thing as me. Alright guys, so I'm in the car meet right now. You don't see it. My friend is going and buying that revolter that we just did. That two-tone revolter. Whatever it is for you. Have him buy it. Alright guys, my friend has purchased the car and he's called it back out for me. Now what we're doing is we're buying it onto our wheel and pearlescent slot. Here's the car. He owns it. Now I'm buying it back. Agency garage. Remember, on my wheel and pearl, I bought a rat loader, so now we're just replacing the rat loader. Great. Once that's done, go over to your agency or wherever you keep your slots, and I'll meet you guys there. Alright, now that we're back in our slot garage, ours is the agency. What you're going to want to do is you're going to be getting rid of that car that is on the two-tone slot. Mine was the revolter, yours is whatever. Now, you could sell it. But if you lose your slot, don't come cry to me. I just replace it with some vehicle. Don't do it unless you 100% see the car on your wheel and pearl slot. Let me come and show you. So here's both of our revolters. Two-tone slot, now it's on the wheel and pearl slot. This is done. Instead of confusing ourselves, we're just going to replace this one. Agency. And we are replacing, remember, make sure it's the correct revolter. Make sure, on your own way of doing it. Replace. Great. This one is now a picador, and here's our revolter. Now we're in the two-tone slot. Now we're repeating the same process, but this time we're purchasing the car that has the wheel and pearlescent that we want from C2. Not so faster, buckaroo. What do we see here that's not right? Tire design. Let's get rid of that right now. Wheels, tires, tire design. Get rid of it. Perfect. That's all we had to do. Now we're going to just do a quick outfit save. 1, 2. We're going to make sure our friend has the car that we want to be buying from him. The wheel and pearlescent car. He does. You guys can't see it, but I can. It's on another screen. All we're doing now is, again, this time we're just net cutting again. Access Vehicle Workshop. Wheels. And just stand here. Lock your console. Bink. Check if it's locked. Messages, not loading, great. Go to your C2, here we are. And I like to just join your friend, or you could just boot up GTA Online, whichever one you want to do. Make sure to do play here instead. Now that we're in C2, my friend just invites you to the car meet. That's the easiest way to get there. And we're going to be checking for two things. Is it the correct car, and is there tire design? Make sure there's 0 tire design. Alright, let's go. That's me sprinting. Alright, great. Here's the elegy. Remember, what we're going to be grabbing is the pearlescent, the matte yellow, and the wheel color. No tire design? Perfect. Thumbs up? No? You don't want to do it? Alright, it doesn't want to do an emote. I was trying to give you guys a thumbs up. Anyway, here's the correct car. Just like last time, all we're doing is purchasing and replacing the revolter, and or whatever car you're using on C1. Replace. Great. Style. Do a quick outfit save. 3, 2, 1. Franklin. Accept. Dashboard your game. Come back on C1. Wheel type. Remember, we change it to anything that's not already selected. SUV. I'll give him Cosmo. Very important. Tire design. Great. Exit. Step out of the car. I hit it with a quick 1, 2 outfit save. Franklin. And we are dashboarding. Great. Let's unlock our console now. And I'll meet you guys back online again. Remember guys, as always, Xbox Network. Alright guys, we've loaded the line. What we should come downstairs to is a revolter, worn red, worn sea wash, matte yellow pearlescent, and those weird purpley wheels. Let's hope to God that it worked, because this is the reason I have not uploaded this video in 2 months, because I'm always somehow screwing up like a dump. Alright guys, amen, right? We have gotten our car, worn red, worn sea wash, matte yellow pearlescent, and wheels. Looking good. Boom. Final step is get it onto our wheel slot and get those chameleon wheels. Remember, process is the same. My friend needs to buy this now. I need to buy it off of him and put it on top of my wheel slot. Let's go to the auto shop, car meet, and have him buy it. Alright guys, our friend is buying our car right now. And then we're going to buy it right off of him. Alright, here is our LG RH8. Same one as before. But this time we're purchasing it, and what are we doing, guys? We're placing the car on the wheel slot, the Futo. We're moving it from the wheel and pearl to the wheel slot. Great. Let's go to our agency and make sure everything is there. See you guys soon. Alrighty, here we have our LG RH8s. Here's our two-tone slot. We're done with that. Here's our wheel and pearl. We are now done with that, and it's on our wheel slot. Perfect. First thing I like to do, again, is replace this car with something that's not the LG RH8 so we don't get confused. Let's go do that. I'm going to throw a rat loader on it again. So, agency, LG RH8, closest to the picador, replace. Perfect. Now we only have one LG RH8 here. Ready to go? Nope, not so fast. Tire design. You must get rid of it. Wheels, tire design. Get rid of that nonsense. And all we're doing here is doing an outfit save, and we're getting ready to do our glitch again. Outfit is saved. Car looks good to go. Let's hop in it. Lock our console. And we're booting up C2. Well, it's already booted up. We're booting up GTA in our C2. And we're joining our friend and buying the car that has the wheels that we want. Let's get to it. Syncing last save data as always. And I'm going to just join my friend now. Oopsie daisy. My friend, while I'm loading in, my friend has already called out the Dubsta. Your friend calls out the car that you're going to be buying to get the wheels from, the wheel color. I'll show you guys right as I get into there. Also on C1, you can sit here, or like we usually do, you can just go into the wheel sections and just sit here. Does not matter, just don't change anything yet. My friend's going to invite me to the car meet as usual. I'm going to jump into it, and I'll meet you guys there. Alright guys, now that we are in here, let's head over to the Dubsta and make sure about two things. Is it the correct car? And make sure there's no tire design. Let's see. Here's our Dubsta. It's the correct car. Any tire design? No. Perfect. These are the wheels that will be wheel color, wheels, whatever you want to call them. This wheel color will be coming onto our Elegy. Our Elegy, that's gay. Our Elegy will remain completely like this, but it will get chameleon wheels. Everything else will pretty much remain the same. Alright, like always, purchase, agency, and Elegy RH8. Little outfit save, boom bang, 3, 2, 1, Franklin, dashboard your game, back onto C1, wheel type, make it anything else. Let's go with some ugly lowrider, gooch, tire design. Alright, exit, get out of the car, hit me with a quick office save, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, Franklin, and dashboard. Disable your net cut, and congratulations, you have maybe just finished everything. I'll meet you guys back online. Remember guys, Xbox Network, easy stuff, like always. Alright guys, we loaded into C1. Now, what should we come back to? We should come back to an Elegy or we should come back to a Dubsta. Now, it is stupid that I use the Dubsta. Why? Because Dubstas should only be able to display one color. So you might come back to, I'm going to probably come back to a full one color, but it's going to have the yellow matte, pearlescent, and our chameleon wheels. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do a merge really fast and just show you guys how the car will look like. If you guys did the same thing as me and used a car that only displays one color, like a primary only car, like the Dubsta, you got to do a merge. I mean, the colors are still there, but you don't see them. To see them, do the merge. Anyway, is everything else there? Pearlescent is there. Wheel color is there. And just to prove to you that I can't legitimately show you the C-Wash, I'm just going to show you that it's a one-tone car fully. Because if I go to respray, there is no secondary option. So, Purifred's going to sign out for just a second, do a quick merge, and get right back with you guys just to prove to you that it has completely worked. But before I do that, that is it. You should have gotten the card that you wanted. That is completely how you use the slots. That is literally it. We get our two-tone, we make our colors. Now remember, you can use any of the slots. You don't have to do the same order that I did. Do you already have a card that you like, but it doesn't have the wheels? Skip to the wheel slot. Do you have a card that the paint is good, but the wheel and pearlescent is no good? Skip to the wheel and pearlescent slot. You don't have to do two-tone wheel and pearl and then wheel. That is just how you make a card from scratch. That is how I literally made a card from scratch. I combined one color with another color to make a two-tone. You guys can do one-tones. I just made a two-tone just to show you how a two-tone slot works. Then I combined a wheel and pearlescent. And then I finally utilized the wheel slot to clean it up completely. I now have a clean paint with a clean pearlescent and clean wheels. How would you finish off the car to get clean interior, clean livery, and mainly a clean license plate? Which mine actually transferred over the whole way. Pretty lucky. What would you have to do? You would actually have to go and use a magic slot. Magic slot. It still works. I have the video. I'll actually link it. If I don't, go to my channel and scroll down. Oh, that's so much. It takes you 5 seconds. Go scroll down. That's how you would finish the car off. You've used your 3 slots. You've gotten your car. If you're missing interior, windows, yanked magic slot. That's it. You've made your car. I'm going to merge this to another car, show you how it actually looks like. I'm going to do a magic slot, and then I'm going to show you the actual car for the giveaway. But that is it. That is it. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever made. Sorry. I'm actually sorry because it took so long. I just kept messing up, and I got tired. So, that was a lot. I got to drink some water. Now I'm going to merge, and then I'm going to be with you guys in just a second. So, I'll be right back, Purefred style. Alright guys, so I've merged it onto a revolter because it has an interior in it. So here's how it came out at the very end. This was on a Dubsta. Remember, the Dubsta was a single tone, while this is a secondary color option car, and you couldn't see that C-wash, but here is the actual finished product. We have our chameleon wheels, we have our paint with the pearlescent. Here, remember, no pearlescent whatsoever, it's clean. Same for both colors. Both are clean in-game worn. See how the crew's not changing it? There you go. I actually was able to keep a yanking throughout the whole process. You guys might not be able to. But our paint is done. Our pearlescent is done. And our wheel color is done. This is exactly what everything was. This is what we were going for. It's for this stuff. I'm going to be doing a magic slot in just a second. And at the end, after I do this magic slot, I'm gonna cut the video anyway. I'm gonna show you guys the car, and I'm gonna give it away. Rules will apply the same. I'll explain everything in just 2 seconds. Let me go do this magic slot. See you guys soon. Alright guys, this is Purefred, and this is the final product. I merged it to a revolter, and then I did the magic slot. What do we have here? We have the Warren Red car we originally started with. Paint, more than car, it's paint. With the Warren Red primary, Warren C-wash secondary, a matte yellow pearlescent, almost caught myself, with light blue chameleon wheels, a clean purple interior with clear windows, and of course, a Yankee Danky. So, if you guys want this car, you're going to be commenting hashtag giveaway. It's pretty straightforward, just hashtag giveaway. And then, you're also going to comment next to the hashtag giveaway, your Xbox gamer tag. This is for Xbox new generation only, GTA Online. If you go to your Xbox and you go to games and it does not say GTA Online, it says GTA 5, don't bother. If you're on PlayStation, really don't bother. This is for Xbox new generation. 3 winners this time. 3 winners. So it'll be pretty rare, if that matters. Is it ugly and you don't want it? Don't comment. I don't care. This is not a showpiece. I made it just to show you guys how this glitch works, and I said, you know what? Let me give it away. So everything's clean on it. wheels, paint. You guys already know the wheels, paint, and pearlescent. Let me show you that the interior is clean. Let me show you that the windows are clean. Windows, clear windows. Very nice. Never hurt nobody. Plate, you know it. Yankee danky. Livery, this is a no livery car. I just wanted to do the paint. Horn is also an unselected horn. That's all that. And here is the... You guys already know I showed you the color is clean. Here is the trim color. Very nice and clean. And I'll show you the unselected in-game horn. By in-game, I'm saying not Halloween, not 4th of July. I guess they're in-game. I'm just classifying it wrong. Yeah, it's 4th of July. What do you know? So, this is your guys' cars. 3 winners. Comment hashtag giveaway. And then next week, your Xbox gamer tag. So, this is a big video. This is probably one of my biggest videos. I'll be uploading more, don't worry. The 2-console method involves a merge, and the merge right now is kind of crappy. I don't like it. So when a better merge comes out, I'll put up a video. No problem. It'll be quick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I hope, more than anything, you guys learned something. Please learn something. Make your cars, enjoy, and I'm out. Pure Fresh Style. Peace.